Yo, I bad for that. Y'all go ahead, man. You know what this is about. This is about, you know what I'm saying, your comments about Pensacola.
Yeah, giggity.
Um,
You
first of
hear
all,
me?
first of all, where your big homie at? Cause your big homie, I saw him on y'all on the page with y'all talking about. I was talking about you, poop.
Who supposed to be the big homie though?
So,
Ain't no,
Ali.
ain't no big homie shit going on around here, man. Pensacola in the house, man.
Well, listen, the man told me. I said, why you in? I said, you trying to push up something. I said, why you in our butt in that man business? So I'm the big homie. So I'm like, man, we ain't in the Fed no more. But anyway, let me just make this clear, bro. First of all, shout out to Pensacola. Secondly, you youngsters think that y'all the only ones still alive on the social media. When I was speaking about Pensacola, I was speaking about 2002 when I was in Mariana before the yard flipped. And I was talking about the things I had witnessed. Prime example is a dude y'all should know from Pensacola named Tiny. Good dude, solid dude. Me and him used to walk the track, and he even must pointed out a dude that had told on him one time. And I was like, and all y'all I'm saying, y'all was like, yeah. And it was up under the little provision thing, helping each other out. So that's what I was speaking on. So I could only speak on the prison I was in, but I wasn't even much talking about you, bro. I wouldn't dare disrespect you like that. Pooh, I already know you were solid. So for you to get it up in arms or let somebody get in your head with the bull, I don't know where that come from, but another thing, I didn't never put an address on it, so I don't see what's the problem now.
See,
Like
the problem is though, is like you know we was in there together. So you know how I was rocking.
right, big facts,
You know what we went through. You feel me?
right?
You know what all we went through. So it's like, man, when it's Pensacola, I'm thinking like the first thing you should have thought of is me. Like Pensacola, when it comes to Pensacola.
Yeah, but the thing it was, I was just talking about what happened in the federal system, so I'm not thinking about somebody that I almost had a run-in with. We was talking about how the federal system go, what I had seen when I was on a certain yard. So now, I don't know if you the spokesman for Pensacola or you the big dog for Pensacola, whatever. But at the end of the day, um, I just spoke what I said. It wasn't no disrespect towards you because you already know who you are. I know what's up with you. So of course I wasn't talking about you, but and then and then let me just say this here because I feel a certain way. I feel like you kind of slick check me, but that's what you doing. Let me just clear this first. Is that what you call yourself doing? Checking me?
Checking you out, like that's how you taking it like a check, like you
No,
know.
because you check a test. No, I ain't taking it like that. Because you check a test. So of
Yeah,
course I ain't taking it like that.
you
But
checking chess too. So
well, I don't play chess. 'Cause I left that in prison. So anyway, at the end of the day, y'all act like this is a chess game right now. So maybe it depends on what piece being moved right now.
I feel like because you didn't address it, because you didn't put an address on the gig, I feel like the whole city was blanketed by that comment, man. You gotta think you was on the big platform with Charleston White and some other cats, and you just blanketed Pensacola. I feel like that should have been geared towards a certain person because you kind of like made the whole city come at Pooh because people know y'all got a relationship. You feel me?
Okay, so my thing is here. So the whole city came at Pooh then, and now Pooh coming at me. So it seemed like the state didn't put press on Pooh. Did they press Pooh?
hey nigga,
Man.
you press holes and clothes. You ain't pressing nothing over here, you heard me? It ain't nothing like that, you heard me? But at the same time, I got respect for the city and I kind of respected what they was saying, you feel me? But like I told him, I say Giggity my dog, like at the end of the day, like, it's like a big bro to me. So I'ma holler at him, you know what I'm saying, on some shit. Like I'ma holler at him, you feel me? Like
Pooh, listen to me, bro. Listen to me good. You know I'm not gonna never ever disrespect. I understand what the youngsters from Pensacola saying because the youngsters is who run the internet. I understand that. And first of all, I apologize. I hope you all accept my apology from my deepest extent. But I wasn't talking about you or sir. I was only just speaking in general because I didn't want to say names because sometimes how that wind up bad.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So because I was locked up with a few of them dudes, and I'm cool with a few of them guys, but I just was speaking about how guys help each other out and how guys get on people's cases and be lying. So this so happened. I was at Mariana back in 2002, 2003 when that was happening. And that's Pensacola backyard. So but of course I wasn't talking about you, Pooh, or either your homies during the time that we was locked up together, because it was a lot of thorough dudes that we was locked up with. Lil Man, Johnny with his crazy self. So so I know a great deal of people from Pensacola, but I just think that the youngsters took it out of context, and rightfully so they should. Like, man, what's up with him, man? He needs to straighten that. I understand that. But what the youngsters need to do, check with their old heads, their fathers, their uncles, and ask them, like, hey, in Mariana back in the 2000s, did Pensacola have a bad name? Or was the rate high, before they jump out there too as well, because they'll be shocked at what they hear.
Yeah.
No, that's real. Real.
Let me ask you something, Giddy. Can you turn your phone sideways? Oh, damn. Never mind. I thought I was going to fix it.
What's wrong?
Nothing. I wanted the view to be to show your square is small on the StreamYard. I thought it was going to change it when you did that. But it didn't. You can turn it back. You can turn it back how it was. Yeah.
Hey, yo, Giggity.
What's that?
Hey, what we doing though, as like, and I can't speak for the whole city. I understand what you say. I understand where you coming from perfectly, because I didn't heard shit about the city. But like the young generation, the niggas like my age and under, we making Pensacola great again. You heard me?
Big facts. Okay.
Yeah, we making Pensacola great again, man. So
listen,
no morals and principles.
Listen, bro. I love Pensacola. Shout out to Pensacola. I got people in Pensacola. You in Pensacola. So I want nothing but the best for you. And what I respect is you get me on here to clear this up. You know what I'm saying? But and them little youngsters, I see them little youngsters don't play. Like I said, them youngsters run the internet. But at the end of the day, I didn't put an address on it for a certain reason, because a few dudes I'm cool with, a few dudes might be like, a lot of people from Pensacola don't know what went on, back in the game. But if I call some name, like, oh yeah, I remember him. Oh yeah, I heard about him. I heard about him. So it's a few guys that I'm cool with from Pensacola. And if I call some names now, they're gonna get the comment and they're gonna go to going off on them dudes.
Yeah, right. I ain't gonna lie to you, Giggity. That's what they asked me to tell you to do. Tell them to put an address on it. Well, we ain't gonna put nobody in that hot order like that.
Yeah.
Because I just was about to address it too. We ain't
gonna put them in that hot
Tell them don't play now. Don't push me now. I listen. But let me just say this here though, because I don't want to do that. I don't want to upset nobody. Because like I say, I'm cool with a lot of them dudes. Real cool with a lot of them. But tell the little homies, the little wild soldiers, bro, just calm now. This was way before their time. They might have was little shorties. Actually, it was little shorties when this was going down. This is, like I said, 2002, 2003. Where was they? How old were you in 2002, 2003, Pooh?
Man, I probably like 11.
So, come on, man. So these little shorties who coming at me right now for
21.
You know what I'm saying? What happened? What he telling put the address? Bro, y'all was babies. Young,
right.
Youngsters, you know what I'm saying? But I understand what they're saying too, because it's like you didn't say a year, you didn't say and I was caught up in the conversation we was talking. And for real, I should even say Pensacola, I should just say somewhere in Florida or somewhere where I was at. Because at the end of the day, certain stuff I don't like to get into, certain stuff I don't like to keep up and push. Sometimes, I miss the answer right back sometimes, but certain stuff I don't like to get into because I like to travel, and I don't want them little youngs from Pensacola be mad with me, try to swing on me when I come out there, bro.
Yeah, but you know what, Giggity, on the optimistic side, on the flip side of everything, it was a lot of Pensacola people that was in the comments saying you ain't told one lie. So
yeah, but see, this the thing though, because like a lot of them know, but at the end of the day, what I respect about it, a lot of youngsters who screaming, even with Pooh, even with you, put an address on it, straighten it out, because Pooh was locked up with me. So, right. And people know the running me and Pooh had, so it could be like, was he throwing a jab at Pooh because he on a big stage or he got a voice? You know what I'm saying? So
Right.
it's good that y'all clearing it up as well. But like I said, it wasn't no disrespect towards or the Pensacola as a whole. Like I said, I was just in a prison and I witnessed that. I actually witnessed that and seeing how they was helping one another, you know, get out, but they was jumping on case of line to get out.
We about ready to send Roy Jones at you. Y'all the same age, man. We about to send Roy Jones at you now.
Say, bro, I'm a civilian. I think I'm older than Roy Jones, so we're not the same age. Let's clear that up.
Nah, y'all the same. Y'all around the same age.
How old is Roy Jones?
Roy Jones got to be 50.
He about 50, yeah.
Oh, all right. So yeah, we around the same age.
At you, man.
What's Roy height? What's Roy height?
Don't try to get out of this gig.
Nah, I'm thinking about entertainment.
Look, he might be taller than you, but y'all in the same weight class.
Oh, all right, I heard about the six. I'm thinking about entertaining that. If the money right, I'm gonna get in there with Roy, man. See, listen, that ain't the Roy that went from this weight to this weight, heavyweight. This Roy here is like Larry Holmes now, all flabby and stuff, man. I ain't ducking no wreck.
Hey,
put it together.
You better watch your mouth, Giggity.
Say, bro, watch it for me. You can see it better than me. Yeah. I said that I ain't ducking Roy Jones because I don't believe he got that power and the speed he had back in the day. Y'all line it up.
Well, just boxed Mike Tyson up not too long ago, man.
Man, come on, bro. That's a pawpaw that Roy had to fight with, bro. Come on now. Let Roy get in the ring with me and you gonna see the difference, bro. Straight up.
I'm gonna make sure we call that one now.
Yeah, get this to Roy and let him know what OG Giggity said. I'm trying to see him. Cause you know what I'm saying? He from Pensacola. So stand up for Pensacola. Make sure your little homie sitting at the Roy Jones. Yeah, that's what it is, bro. Straight up. I ain't ducking nothing, bro. As a matter of fact, we could do it in Pensacola. I'd let him have home field advantage.
Oh, yeah, he's gonna call that one.
Yeah,
he's say, bro.
All right,
words.
You know, brother, that we can't. Hey, I can't have him boxing up on you like that.
Say, bro, listen to me, bro. Words is one thing you can't take back. So I already said that. I meant that, and I'm gonna represent that, bro. So just let Roy know what I said. Get that money right, because it got to be some good. I'm not. First of all, how much I'm fighting for?
Shit, what y'all want to wager? What's your wager?
I ain't putting up no money. I'm coming to fight. Y'all got to put the money up.
Go piece it up, man. A quick fit there, son.
Nah. I need for the fight with Roy. I'm gonna need at least $1 million.
You don't need $1 million. You out
and you did that on purpose. You know damn well we ain't got that.
It's something like the no rap cap podcast. We ain't doing no rap cap.
I ain't even gonna cap like we can make that happen.
Well, bro, ain't gonna be no fight. Y'all think I'm about to get in the ring with Roy Jones for 50? Nah, that ain't. I make the 50 on YouTube. Nah. Tell Roy put it up. Somebody put it up, or y'all. We can sell the tickets. However it's gonna go. Yeah. But yeah, I ain't about to. Nah, man. Nah. See, I'm a fool, but not a doggone fool.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, ain't no way in the world I could get in there and box out with Roy. And let him mess up my good looks, right?
What you just said, you can't take the word back. You said just get in there now.
I'm getting in there, but it got to be the right amount of money to get in there because I already know, you know what I'm saying? He going to try to come with everything he got. So I need to know if he put me on my back pocket, at least I'm going to have $1 million when I get up out this ring. So I'm going to put on the show, but I need to have that $1 million when I get up out of there. So y'all selling tickets. Let the people around Pensacola know. Let all them guys, them youngsters who holding them book bag full of money to put that money up, and I'm gonna be out there in Pensacola.
Man, let me ask you something, Giggity. Like, what was like your first thoughts about Poohski when y'all ran into each other in prison? Like, how did y'all form y'all bond? Like, what was your first thoughts when you first met him?
I ain't trust him. Pooh is a quiet, sneaky assassin, so I didn't trust him. And then he running with the they had them, and then they had the with the Soda Slim.
That's Cutthroat. That's Soda
Cutthroat. Yeah, Cutthroat. He had the other. He had the other homie on there. You remember? light bread on the yard. Light bulb on the yard. So it was a few soldiers on that yard, for Pensacola. So I didn't trust him. And then when the bull stuff jumped off, I had a feeling they were gonna send Pooh, because Pooh the only one had the heart. And the crazy part about it, like, man, he's shot to go home. Now, two things can happen: either he could take my life, or I could take his life, or he could wind up getting a life sentence, and you about to go home. So, a lot of them youngsters, a lot of I'm talking about Pooh as well. A lot of them had them egos. So it's like, if I'd have been more aggressive, let's go. So Pooh ready to go. He ready to risk his freedom behind a gang that ain't sending him a dime in Chinese money, a gang that ain't bond him out, ain't must take care of his family while he was in there. But he ready to rep the gang and bring home to me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, man, it's crazy, man. Let me talk to the youngster, man. Go ahead on home, man. Leave me alone. You know what I'm saying?
I got a lot of love and respect for Gangster.
Because I'm like, bro, like, why? Like, because here's the thing. If Pooh would have brought me a move, right? Just say in the court, he would have stabbed me up, whatever.
Yeah.
Now you got more time. Ain't nobody about putting no money on your books. Ain't nobody about to make sure you're good, make sure your family good. Only thing they're going to say, boy, he a real one. You already know you're a real one. Your paperwork clean. You walk the yard with your head up. You know what I'm saying? He had a lot of respect on the yard. So I was like, man, sometimes these little youngsters, you know what? And that's like to the day, I'm like, you know what? I got to thank for me and these youngsters. Because a lot of these youngsters be crashing out, just going crazy. And Pooh was with the bull. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, because I know one thing, if I'd have showed any kind of aggression or anything, it'd have been up. And I know I should watch Pooh work out. I should see who's that lady. I should see, I say, man, I got time to rap with this youngster. Sometimes you got to thank. You gotta thank your way out of stuff. You know what I'm saying? Right. Just like I just did just now. Because see, I knew y'all was coming with the bull. So I said, okay, I can't be aggressive. You know what I'm saying? Because we online. So I gotta be calm. And I know the youngsters gonna be calm. So and look how it worked out. See how y'all calm? See, y'all ain't got no kind of y'all supposed to be repping for Pensacola. Pensacola mad with me. And y'all, well, not the whole Pensacola, because I got a lot of family out there. Yeah. Shout out to Pensacola.
They know, like, I gotta tell the niggas who came to me, like, man, listen, man, at the end of the day, like, I got love for Gangster. I love my city. I love Pensacola to death. I'm talking about, like, I put it all on the line for this shit. And then put it all on the line when I was in the chain game for this shit. So it's like, at the end of the day, I'm a holla at bit, bro. You feel me?
And you did that, though. I ain't gonna lie. And I respect that, how you came, because I was like, well, Pooh no good when I ain't talking about him. I ain't gonna disrespect you. Matter of fact, didn't I invite you to Shreveport?
You did, and I came. You showed me a good time, huh, guy? Yeah, you did.
And you a man that was ready to take my life in prison, but yet I invited you to Shreveport to come get you some money, get you, do your thing. But I understand, like I said, I understand it because I didn't put an address on it, and I did that intentionally. I didn't want to put an address on it. But at the end of the day, no disrespect to Pensacola, I just was on a podcast talking about something that I witnessed in prison that was, it was in accordance with what we were talking about, how people do to get out of prison. So, and it just was amazing how I had seen how it was a group of them under this little hut thing where the TV's at, and some of them already had been told on each other, and now they was helping one another out. Like I even said it, like one was on the phone, like, tell him about me. Hey, the dude was talking to the prosecutor, and I had just got there, and he was telling about me, and dude didn't tell him it was Sellers. And then they wound up fighting because he didn't put him on the case with him. I said, man, this stuff crazy. So, and like I say, the thing is, bro, it's a few dudes from Pensacola that I know that's Rochelle from Pensacola, my dog.
Rochelle?
Yeah, Rochelle from Pensacola. Good dude, too. Like I say, Tiny helped me get my bank account on Golf Federal Credit Union on East 9 Mile Road.
Right there.
Come on, bro. That's what I'm trying to tell you. I got people that I got love for, that I love from Pensacola, but I witnessed a lot of stuff. And I know a good. What's his name?
You mentioned Moon in the interview.
Shout out to my boy Moon. Man, that's
Oh,
crazy.
Dallas
That's
Cowboys.
my dog.
They
That's
trash.
my bro.
They trash, but
The
you know.
Cowboy.
Come on, bro. Don't do that, bro.
Hey.
Let me tell you who else I'm cool with. Wayne.
Wayne, yeah.
Peabody brother.
Wayne, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I know a lot of dudes from Pensacola, bro. I was locked up with a lot of Pensacola, and it's names that I ain't meant. It's right there too. I used to get them two mixed up. Fort Walton Beach, because it's right over there. Big Wood. A lot of them dudes, bro. So
I talk to Wood all the time.
yeah, that's my dog. What else name from Pensacola? He had got that clemency. He had a life sentence. Brown, last name Brown. And his brother had the diamonds in his mouth, the platinum diamonds and stuff. Granddaddy.
The granddaddy from Fort Walton.
Okay. Oh, they from Fort Walton. Okay. Yeah, man. So, man, I know a lot of dudes, bro, from Pensacola, bro. So,
what about Lil One though? That was your dog too, huh?
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Lil Man, Johnny.
Not Lil Man, Lil One.
Yeah, Lil One. Oh, that's Johnny brother, right? I mean, cousin.
Johnny cousin, yeah.
Yeah, Johnny cousin. Yeah, man.
So we all walk that yard together, man. That's why I be telling them like it hit different when you behind that wall of them fences and you get the like you build a connection with somebody, bro, because y'all in that struggle together. That's just like going overseas in the military together or something, bro. That shit.
Did Johnny get out the Fed, Lil One cousin?
I don't know. I had to check. I don't even know.
Johnny was crazy too. Lil One was crazy too, bro.
Johnny was in there poking shit up left and right.
Yeah. Say, and you know who my little brother is from Pensacola, bro? Baby.
Yeah, baby. Come on.
James Pritchard, bro. Come on, bro.
Part of my cousin. Yeah, man.
I talk to him right now to this day. He hit me just about every day, bro. Born and raised down there, bro. So come on, man.
He from
Lincoln Park.
He from Lincoln.
He been down since he was like 18 though.
Okay.
Yeah, he been locked up a long time, like 20-some years though. But he represented that Pensacola, boy. He represented like a Russian rep his flag. He don't play about Pensacola. Yeah, man. So that's what I'm saying. So and he didn't have a brother. He would have called me, bro. Say, bro, you need straight because he really aggressive. You know what I'm saying? But he real aggressive. That's what I'm saying. Man, I've been locked up with some hard hitter from Pensacola. So and I understand like I said, I understand the youngsters, because they don't know. You know what I'm saying? These are their fathers or their uncles.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I was locked up with. So I get it that they're like, man, what's up? Because they're young. And it's a youngster that's online. You know what I'm saying? But it's some old heads too. But like I say, I got a lot of people that I rock with from Pensacola, bro. So it wasn't no disrespect to the whole Pensacola. I was just talking about what I had seen, what I had witnessed while I was there, bro.
I tried to explain that to him, you feel me? But you know how that go when you in the field with these young nigga, man. They what time it is.
A lot of comments came from the youngsters was like, well, shit, it got to be shit going on like that in his city. Why he ain't mention that about his city? That's what they were saying. Like, I think shit like that go on everywhere, but they just felt a certain type of way because you specifically like pointed out Pensacola. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, with this thing, and they're correct. They're correct about that. That goes on in my city, in the city of New Orleans. But the thing was, I wasn't locked up at the time to be around a bunch of dudes from New Orleans to be in a huddle saying, okay, all right, I know I got you busted, but don't worry about that. Now I'm about to help you get on this kid to get that time off.
Where they were from?
Yeah, man, no. Y'all already got me in trouble already, bro. The young from Pensacola already, man. Nah, because I'm coming through Pensacola. So I'm trying to straighten this stuff out. But that go on, but like I say, I just was just caught up in the moment because that's the only thing I had thought about, and I was around a bunch of guys from Pensacola at that time, bro. But it wasn't no disrespect to all them dudes or nothing, bro. I know another dude from Pensacola I'm cool with named Sweet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know Sweet. I know of him. I don't really know him.
Yeah, bro. So man, I'm cool with a lot of dudes from Pensacola. A lot of dudes from Pensacola rock with me, bro. So tell them the youngsters, bro, put them effing in, them Dracos down, and let's talk. Tell them chill out now, cause if they want to get on the phone without being recorded, and I can get them. Okay, look, this here. Talk to your people. They'll tell you about this. So they'll be like, oh, all right, we understand what you're talking about. And I understand some people do that, even if that didn't happen. Don't talk about my city, talk about your own city. Well, they didn't know. I had beef with half of the people in my city when I got out. So, and I'm still at odds with some of them. So you didn't know I don't care. I let them know New Orleans as well. But you don't understand, I got stigma on my name, bands over my jacket. So if they wanted to attack, they should have came at me. Well, Giggity, what's up with your situation? You know, you got snitch and rat allegations. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't about me trying to put somebody out there or blast them because I got my own faults and problems. It just was that we was just talking about how people able to have a life sentence today and get out tomorrow. And I just witnessed, because it was like kind of hard to believe that I was on a compound with dudes that was on the compound with the same dude that had told on them. Right. And I was like, how y'all living? Yeah, I was like, man, how y'all living on the compound together? Like, I know for a fact, dude from New Orleans ain't gonna go for that now.
I was finna say that. Like, listen, at the end of the day, like, I know what you're saying, because my co-defendant told on me. It ain't no way we can walk the same yard. Like, ain't no fucking way.
That's what I was like. And that stuff had me like, what's going on here? But then, because let me tell you what's crazy. I can say this thing Tiny, because when me and Tiny was walking the track, he had pointed out it was a lot of money in the thing. And he was like, he said, yeah, he told on me. I was like, yeah. I said, how y'all on the compound? He was like, man. And we was walking the track talking. And then when my case got overturned in 2002, on my way back to Mariana, it was some leaving to go to I'm gonna tell you y'all Santa Rosa. It was a way to go back to that county jail to go put the work in. So they was jumping on that bus, and then there was someone on the bus saying, "Oh, I want that boy overboard coming." It was coming from another jail. It was waiting for them, and it was all going tag team. But man, tell the youngsters, bro, stand down, bro. Tell them talk to their uncles or their fathers, and they're gonna tell them like, yeah, he not lying. That did happen. But like I said, on the flip side, I understand the youngsters being upset, because it's like, even if that did happen, that ain't your place to talk about our city.
Yeah. Like, these young niggas ain't gonna like get it. Like right now, these young niggas out here, bro. All these little niggas doing is like, hey, but they what y'all said, Louisiana, they with the
that's what I'm saying. And I'm trying to listen. Let me tell you something. Let me show y'all how much that I'm at peace and I ain't with no bull. I got a dude that's present here in my place right now as we speak. Somebody that tried to take my life. Somebody I was beefing with for 30 years. The last time we seen each other, we was in the middle of the floor with knives about to stab each other up. The people ran in there and separated us, and I hadn't seen that man since August of 94. Yeah. Then I finally seen him last year, August of 2024. 30 years. Maybe it was September, October, one of them, but it was 30 years I had finally laid eyes on him. And now he live out here with me.
Oh yeah, you talking about I've been watching you, but
you talking about
the milk.
Diesel.
He's out, yeah, he just did 30 years.
No, bro, was BG talking about him when he say me brother and Diesel rhyme with them street sweepers? That's who BG was talking about, that Diesel?
No, because that Diesel's out the mill. He just did 30 years flat. He been on 7 months now.
Yeah.
And he trying to figure it out. He don't be knowing about the phone. He be looking at the phone crazy. I just be laughing, because that's what I did when I come home. I ain't had nobody really coach me how to work the cell phone, so I just be laughing at him because I went through that, and I just be like, wow, look at him. And he be looking at it crazy. He'd go to press and stuff, and homie, what's up? What did something he just put it down, but yeah, man. So he left New Orleans because he did a lot of time. He was still kind of like, man, I know these youngsters out here now. I know I done a lot of dirt, so people, sons, uncles, and little cousins out. So I gotta be careful. So I was like, bro, pack it on up, come on up to Texas, bro. If you trying to change your life, you don't feel comfortable down there, because that city, it's wicked. Y'all not only youngsters, y'all got youngsters in Pensacola.
You know about New Orleans, like it's 2.5 hours away from Pensacola.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
So a lot of New Orleans presence over here, especially after Katrina hit.
Yeah.
Like, so like 2.5 hours away from New Orleans.
Exactly. So that's why I'm like, bro, it's the youngsters' turn.